Hmm. Hi, Nicole. Big hugs. Thank you so much for the teas. I'm excited, and I will look. I will read back your text later, so I answer you correctly. Hello over here. Hello, John. Nice to see you. Welcome to our Sunday live call. So excited to have everybody. Hello, Dan. User 18. Hello, Shaz. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Luffy and Coco. Hello. We are, hello, Nicole. Big hugs to you. And thank you so much for your post on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. I can't wait to see that. Hello, Think Outside. Hello, Stacy Lou. Oh, nice to see you. Welcome. We are live on YouTube and and right here on TikTok. Hello, Living Life. Hello, Arej. I am Julia Loggins. If you are new here, and I'm a gut coach and a colon therapist for over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. We're talking about natural. Therapies and protocols for healing the gut, and I am joined by Nicole, who is not only a expert on gut and kidney health, but also a life coach. Hello, Ladiana. I'm hoping I pronounced your names right. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Sherry. Oh, hello, Teresa. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. That's so kind. Thank you so much. Hello, Linny. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone's had a beautiful weekend. Hey, Pamela. I very much hope that you've all taken a moment to yourselves over this weekend, that you've just done something nice for yourself, whether you just did some deep breathing, went for a walk, took a salt bath, anything. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Julie Marquez. Nice to see all of you here. And we are talking about gut health. So, I focus here on this page on what they call the incurable conditions. Walnuts are good for you and you've been tested. Can you blend them up? That's a good question. I would say, yes, you could try blending them. And you could put them in. I've also seen walnut butter, which is, another great way to consume them. So, that they're good for you. So, you can have, that you can have uh, the walnut oil, and so I would, however, the only thing about blending them. So tell me when you blend them up, what are you going to do with them next? Because I want to make sure that they come out in a really creamy form. And whether you're going to put that in a smoothie, tell me what you're going to do with it. And also, I would suggest the first time you do it to try a small amount. It's obviously not about them being having an allergy or anything like that. It's really just about how they're going to do in your gut. So is it going to be, are you having a making walnut cream blend into a smoothie? Yeah, I would actually put them in a coffee grinder first so they really are blended into a fine powder. Because if you just put them into a smoothie, they're still going to end up kind of chunky. So I would suggest a nut grinder or a coffee grinder so that it's really comes out to be really like a walnut butter. And then you can put that in the smoothie. Otherwise, I just feel like you still might have walnut kernels that could be that could just be an issue. I'm just being extra cautious here. So let me know how that goes. And it sounds, of course, it sounds delicious. It's funny. Um, I just dropped a video on smoothies and how much bloat they can cause. Yeah, like Nicole said, walnuts have so much to them. The same with pecans. They really need to be like a powder or a nut butter. And I have seen nut butter in the stores. So if you're, you really want it to be just as creamy, and that the oil really can add to how, make them more digestible. I wouldn't put a handful of walnuts in a smoothie. I think it's just not, it's just going to be a trigger, and I don't want you to have a flare. But thank you. That's a great question. And let's talk about smoothies, because I dropped a video today on smoothies. Smoothies commonly make people with gut issues bloat. So yeah, like Nicole said, they can be dangerous. One thing, I've had so many clients who are like, I don't drink smoothies. And so I wanted to break down what about a smoothie causes bloat, cramps, all kinds of gut triggers. Certainly, people that certainly if you use protein powder that's made out of soy or whey, if you're putting in too much fruit, if your bananas are unripe, if you're drinking it too cold, if you're putting in kale or spinach, those are all the classic things. I personally really don't drink what I call smoothies. I drink protein drinks, and that's just my protein powder and water. Hey, Kathy, I just noticed that you were live. Um, talking about red light therapy, which I absolutely love. For everybody here, I want to introduce you to my friend and colleague, Kathy Painter Wellness. Kathy is a traditional naturopath in Los Angeles. Follow her, go to her page. She talks about all kinds of incredible things, including something called redox molecules, which I'm using right now, and I will talk to you more about them later. I love them. Kathy was a journalist. I trust her implicitly. You're going to learn a lot from her page, Kathy Painter Wellness. She talks about anti-aging, all natural things that can help you heal and that have helped her clients heal. And you're going to hear some phenomenal stories. I love Kathy's page, and please follow her. And like I said, you're going to learn some really interesting things. I certainly do. I mean, there's not, her name is Kathy Painter Wellness, Cathey, Painter, like you're painting something, wellness, Kathy Painter Wellness. She's a traditional naturopath in Los Angeles. And what she shares on her page is really phenomenal. You don't hear me say that about very many people. In fact, I was working with a social media expert, and they asked me what influencers I follow in my field, and I told them that not very many, really. Mostly I don't. I certainly follow a lot of people and a lot of interesting people on social media, and I've met phenomenal people on social media, not a lot in the wellness space. So Kathy is an enigma. She's one of a kind. You're going to love her page. Mel, nice to see you. Leah B, nice to have you. Chick-fil-A, nice to see you. Nice to have all of you here. And excited to just be here today on the end of a weekend. Hello, Vanilla Blossom. Wow, I love that. name. And Starlight, welcome, welcome. And for everybody, if you're new here, check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page that Nicole has done such an amazing job of, and just posted another video, another post today on a chicken stir fry, which is going to make me hungry because I didn't eat much lunch. Hello, Canine Optima. Nice to have you here. My canines are sleeping, but I'm sure they're going to be in my lap in a minute. I almost ended up with a new foster dog, but I came to my senses earlier today. We have 5 dogs. Hey, Dax, I'm sending you a big hug. We already have 5 dogs, so I came to my senses, and at this moment, I'm not fostering another dog, but um, don't look, 3 or 4 months from now, I'm sure I will break down and I won't be able to help myself. I'm a dog lover. I know. Nicole says, "Good girl." Yes, that's what my sister said. Can I recommend a good yogurt brand? Oh, we love that question. Yes. We have 2 good yogurt brands. Well, we love goat yogurt here, but Nicole found a fabulous coconut yogurt with no sugar. It's called Cocoa June. You'll see pictures of it on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Um, and on my website, I did a recent blog that highlighted and introduced our Facebook page to our whole community. Super exciting, and I love being able to send people to that. So if you want to see a picture of Coco June, if you want to read about it, it's all, just go check it out. Nicole loves it. We have a lot of people who love it, and it doesn't have sugar. You shop at a grocery store that doesn't carry that brand. I don't, you might look online, read labels. And I will say that if something says it is Greek yogurt, it's probably made of cow yogurt. A lot of people think Greek yogurt means it's goat yogurt. And yes, traditionally, Greek yogurt was made from sheep or goats, but very often now that's a name that's kind of been hijacked, and now it's made out of cow milk, which we don't advise that you consume because it's inflammatory, even if you are not lactose intolerant. So stay away from it, but enjoy goat yogurt. Just read labels, make sure you're not getting any sugar. That's why we recommend Coco June, because Nicole did a deep dive into yogurts and did not find a lot of fabulous choices. Yeah, so check that out. Where do you live, Landfish? And maybe we can come up with something for you. Nicole is a great researcher. Maybe she'll come up with something for you, like another store in your town that carries it. You're in California. Well, tell me where in California. I'm in Santa Barbara. Almond butter during a flare is okay. No. Almond butter, creamy almond butter is generally okay, but not during a flare. During a flare, it is bone broth and aloe vera juice. Oh, San Diego. Oh, you're definitely going to find it. I would check Nicole. Maybe when Nicole has time, she'll look at stores in San Diego that have it. I think you're going to find it though. Michelle, you couldn't find it. And where do you live? It seems like a popular enough brand. Jerry, do I have recommendation as to how to deal with it twice? Yes, I talk about H. pylori in coaching calls. So you're welcome to direct message me and we can talk more about that. Hello, Laura Jane. Nice to have you. Wavy, can MAP aminos be used to replace protein? I don't know what a MAP amino is. So I mean, I created a protein powder that can definitely be a meal replacement because it was created for people with inflammatory gut issues. But I don't know what a MAP amino is, so I can't answer that question. I do think that really high quality, like a high quality protein powder, can replace a meal, but you don't want anything made out of soy or whey. So I don't know what a MAP amino is. Maybe somebody else does. Oh, Nicole, thanks. Nicole's going to see if there's another brand that might be somewhere in San Diego and edible. I'm drinking my old standby green tea with green peppermint tea. It's from organic from Trader Joe's. Mapaminos is a powder. So I don't know what it's made from. That's the key. I don't know what the source of it is. So it sounds like it's a brand name, and it's just not a brand I know. Hello, Bee Battles. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome to our live call today. Um, yeah, if you want to share with me what it's made of, what mapaminos are made of, but I don't know. Hello, Jay Bear. Nice to have you. Welcome. Hello, Sunshine. Hello, Melissa. Nice to see you on our live. Thanks for dropping by. Um, thank you so much. And oh, kind of nice and quiet over on YouTube. Hey, Sunshine. So where are you? And is it sunny today? It is. The sun came out in Santa Barbara today, so it's very pretty. I'm in Santa Barbara, California. That's about an hour and a half north of Los Angeles. It's on the coast. And if any of you ever have the opportunity to come and work with me here in my clinic, that's the best when I get to see my followers and my customers from my store right here in my clinic. It's the best. A beautiful day in New York City. Oh, I love that. It's summer in New York City is quite special. I have had many summer days in New York City and a lot of good memories. Every company marketing yogurt as Greek. Yes, it's the new buzzword to call yogurt Greek yogurt, as if that's going to make it healthy. It's still generally made of milk, and it's generally got a ton of sugar. Hey, Dr. Joe, nice to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Um, and I hope that you're feeling great. And I hope that you actually took some time to relax this weekend. Uh, oh, Sunshine, thank you so much for my gift badge. That's so kind. I super appreciate that. You believe it's whey protein. Okay, so whoever asked about the MAP aminos, if it is made of whey protein, it's a no. These companies are relentless. You're so right. Well, marketing is relentless. It's all about the money, right? It's not really about our health. Hello, Dreamlocker. Nice to see you. I'm hoping you're having a beautiful day. But Landfish, you're totally right. Not only not only are the great big companies about the money, but so many of the small boutique brands that we have loved over the years and over the decades have been bought by really big companies. Amber Sour, I did not see your message. I'm seeing this one that says, hello, did you see my message? But I did not see your message. I noticed that we have had other people have a problem with that. And so they ended up jumping over to my live on YouTube because their messages weren't coming through here. Was it a private message or was it here? If it's a private message, I'm not reading it while I'm doing the live. Can you have organic tofu during a flares? No. Not during a flare. Tofu is really hard to digest, even when you're not having a flare. So definitely not during a flare. You sent it here. I didn't see it, Amber. I will tell you that there's messages here I don't get. I don't understand it. A week or two ago, we ended up with 3 or 4 of our regular followers jumping over to YouTube because I just wasn't getting their messages here. So I am also live on YouTube. You'd love to work with me at my clinic. I would love to have you. My clinic phone number, you want to write it down? Let me see if I can remember it. I never call my clinic phone number. It's 805 506 4272. Link is in my bio. You think you're on the other side of a flare. I'm thrilled that you are on the other side. You called. Oh, yes, you did call, and I returned your call. You called, and then I did not get your message for a long time on my clinic phone, and I did return your call. So you are very welcome. You're welcome to call me again. Um, and I will call you back. But I actually called you last week and left a message. So, yes, I did get your message and I would love to work with you. So please call again. Hey, Paul, how are you doing? Big hugs for you to you. And I have a really cool new product coming to you, my Sugar Flush. I can't wait for you to get it. It's been flying off the shelves and I haven't even done any promotion on it yet. So I'm super excited about it and I hope you're having a good day. Connie, if you're not in a flare, can you have peas, zucchini, and peppers? No peppers. Zucchini, yes. Peas, if they're really well cooked and probably blended, but zucchini, yes. Yes, Amber, if you call again, I will get your message. Is there a better time to call? I'm always working, so I'm almost never pick my phone up. Um, you might try calling me right at the end of this live, though. If you want to call right at the end of this live before I've dashed home to feed myself and my pups, I will answer your call. So, 5 o'clock when we finish, give me a call at the office and I will grab your call. I would love to see you. Hello, Dems to problem. I love that. Wavy. Map Aminos is amino chain. Oh, it's not whey. You can see it on Amazon. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about it, so sorry. Yes, Amber, I'll answer the phone. That's a good time to call me. Let me think of another time. Tomorrow at 8:30 before I jump into my first consult. Donna, help please. If you'd like to sign up for a coaching call with me, you can do that on my website, cleansingforenergy.com, and the link is in my bio. And I'm happy to do a coaching call. If that information went by too fast, then send me a private message. Dream Locker, can you ever have garlic, onions, or pepper? The answer is everyone is different. Some people, the answer is yes, a little. For some people, the answer is no. We usually suggest going at least 3 to 6 months without a flare before you try, and then try a small amount. There's almost no other way to know. So the answer is some people. Michelle, I did not see your comment, except are you seeing my comment? I'm seeing that. Maybe send it to me in a private message. Amber, you're just curious. Popcorn, nuts, and seeds out permanently. Yes. No popcorn. I've had popcorn put more of my clients in the hospital, literally, than anything else. Anything. Whole nuts and whole seeds, yes. Whole nuts and whole seeds, yes. And popcorn, yes. It is just, I've had clients who were flare free for 3 years and they ate a handful of nuts or a handful of popcorn and boom, they flared. What are good sources of vegetable protein? I would say my protein powder, which is vegan, and you'll find it on my website. Amber, are there any alternative to popcorn? Rice cakes is kind of, you're looking for crunch. So I would say rice cakes. Now, not during a flare, but that would be pecan. Something about pecans. When can you eat almonds? You cannot. Never, Michelle. Never. Just you can eat them as pecan butter, almond butter, walnut butter. But you cannot have them whole. I mean, you can try, but I've been doing this for 40 years and I have gotten way too many calls from clients in the hospital who went, oh my gosh, yep, that kind of doesn't work. You recently diagnosed Jennifer with microcolitis and diverticulitis. Well, I get how overwhelming it is. Welcome to my page. I will say the best thing that you could do is book a coaching call and just get some help right away, some personalized help immediately. Um, and there's a lot of information right here on my page, on my website. But a coaching call is really the best way for me to create a plan for you to heal. Microcolitis and diverticulitis, I work with all the time. A dream locker, is butter or ghee better? Um, um, Donna, I am a certified a gut health coach and certified colon hydrotherapist, and I have an amazing group of medical colleagues who are in my clinic with me. Michelle, you can find actually all my credentials on my website. I am not a doctor, and this here today is not medical advice. I mean, even the wonderful doctors that I follow here on TikTok don't do any medical advice while they're doing live calls. So almond butter and sunflower butter is okay. Yes, exactly. Um, if you just watch every post on my page, that will walk you through it. I've had followers who will email me that I never did a consult call with. I never did a call, and they just followed all of my videos, and they became flare free. Amber, are almonds okay blended in a smoothie? Um, they would be okay if you took the almonds and put them in a nut grinder first. Don't put almonds in a blender because they're not going to blend up well enough. You could put almond butter in a blender. You could put a teaspoon or a tablespoon of almond butter in your smoothie in the blender, but not a whole almond. It's not gonna become completely decimated, and it could be trouble. Um, yeah, absolutely. You are designated. You are not alone, Jennifer. Yes. Thank you, Brett and Maddie. That's a beautiful thing to say to Jennifer. She's not alone. It can be so overwhelming. Almond flour. So you bake with almond flour? Sure. Yes. Michelle, you missed PB and J. Oh, Jennifer, yeah, you're definitely not alone. We get how overwhelming it is. I mean, one of the things, Jennifer, that might give you some hope. I mean, the reason that I ask people to write reviews on my website for my coaching calls and for my products is literally to give people hope who are overwhelmed and lost and feel like they just don't know where to go, and they're scared, and they're getting so much conflicting information. And one of the things that I love about people's testimonials is how much hope they give to people who are newly diagnosed. And when I read those testimonials, I just literally cry. You know, people who have become flare free for years, people who are in the hospital who no longer have a fear of having a fear of a flare. I call it from flares to freedom. And that's the goal of this page. Um, and I have an itchy eye, excuse me. um, Ellie, thank you for liking the live. Oh, Michelle, that's so kind. Michelle, you're getting a tap on your shoulder from Nicole, wondering if you made the ranch dressing. So, has anybody made the ranch dressing on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page that Nicole created? Mm. Oh, sunshine, thank you so much. Um, Thank you, thank you, thank you. You couldn't find the goat yogurt or the milk. um, let's think what you could use instead. Maybe coconut cream. I know that Trader Joe's carries coconut cream. Dream Locker, you've been doing a buckwheat flour, water, and salt bread and tolerating it. Oh, I love that. So, Dream Locker, would you share the recipe with us? Would you? Yeah, or goat milk powder. Yeah. Dream Locker, would you share that recipe? Would give you, if you would share it with me in a personal message, I will share it here, and I'll give you credit, of course. And if you take a picture of your buckwheat flour and water salt bread, I will love to share that with our community. That you oh, it's made my pacha. Yes, I know that stuff. I mean, I haven't tried it, but I'm thrilled that you're tolerating it. I love that, and I do know that brand. For anybody out there, she's talking about a brand that you can buy. It's called Pacha, Pacha. Belle, you're afraid that you have diverticulitis. Excuse me. Oh, so have you been diagnosed? Have you seen a doctor? Have you been? Are you just having pain? And if you are having acute pain, especially with a fever, we suggest that you go to the doctor. Don't mess around. Go to the doctor, get diagnosed, get tested, and get diagnosed. Information is gold. And we always suggest don't wonder if you have something. Can you have chia seeds or flax seeds? No. No one can have flax or chia seeds who has any kind of inflammatory gut issue because they are so irritating and inflammatory. As a colon therapist, I can tell you that they swell into hard balls of glue. They get stuck in those pockets, they get stuck in your colon, and and they can really cause a world of pain. So the answer is no. But thank you. That is a great question. I appreciate your asking because a lot of people will ask that question. Mm. Um, so no to flax and chia, not in any form, not ground, not nothing. Yeah. And thank you for asking before you did it. I would have not want that to happen to you, Michelle. Chia seeds, uh, yeah, yes, yes, I know that is we. I hear that all the time, and you know that is that kind of advice is why I have a waiting list. It's not like I want to have a waiting list for that reason, but that is. Um, I'm speechless, but yes, I hear that all the time. Um, and what I would love is for that person to come into my clinic and watch what actually happens when I'm in the trenches with clients as a colon hydrotherapist. So I have a unique view of what actually happens to a person's colon when they eat those things. And most medical practitioners just do not have that opportunity. I never imagined how being a colon therapist would inform my work with people with serious inflammatory gut issues, even though that's the world I personally came from. That's why I became a colon hydrotherapist, was to heal myself. But from watching what happens and what how people get into trouble and how we can get them out of trouble for the last over 40 years, I've learned a lot, and I'm super grateful for a really unique opportunity. And so that's what I'm here doing, passing that on to you so that you don't have to fall down those holes because those are painful places. Joanna, nice to see you, and I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday up in Canada. Allie, thank you for liking the live. And thank you all for being here. And thank you all for your really good questions. These are all such really good questions because these are the kinds of things everybody wonders about. Everybody is struggling with. Diane, how long does it take to form? You know, probably no way to answer that question. It's not overnight. Diverticulitis is it actually, even if the flares seem to come on overnight, it's something that took a long time to actually for those pockets to form and then become infected. It starts with low stomach acid, undigested food, constipation in the colon, pockets that get inflamed. It's a process. And then it seems to come on overnight, but it's not really overnight. It's actually super predictable. Um, but I can understand that it may seem crazy because one day you felt fine and the next day you were in the emergency room, and it can seem like something happened. It's not like a car accident where literally you were fine and then you're in the emergency room. These chronic conditions don't come on overnight. Ulcerative colitis, the flare may come on overnight, but the condition has been going on for a long time. And that's a great question. So thank you so much. And have you been diagnosed, and how are you doing? And how are you treating yourself? And I'm glad you're here with us because we talk a lot about diverticulitis here. I never imagined I would ever talk this much about diverticulitis as I do right here on this page, and especially on our lives and in my consult calls. My consult calls are, um, you know, 90% serious inflammatory gut issues, um, of all kinds: ulcerative colitis, Crohn's, IBS, diverticulosis, diverticulitis. Ali, thank you so much for liking the live. And wow, it is almost 4:30, which means we're almost halfway done. And I can't ever believe how fast it goes to be here. So, is castor oil. Castor oil is so wonderful. Castor oil packs are always done externally. There's a video right here on this page, on my TikTok page, on how to do them. They're really easy to do. And so, yes, they're fantastic. Mamas, you have Crohn's disease. I work with a lot of Crohn's clients. You're welcome to do a coaching call if you'd like. And I'm glad you're here. All the videos I have for people with diverticulitis apply to Crohn's disease. You use TYM. Mimi, I'm not sure what that is. Britt and Maddie, snack ideas. Oh, snack ideas. So, Maddie, what about, you know what? Do you ever buy, well, do you ever buy turkey slices? Your cat was typing. So, Britt and Maddie, turkey slices with goat cheese wrapped up in them is a really good snack. Um, turkey slices with avocado, chunks of avocado, salt and lemon on the avocado. That's also a really good snack. Notice I'm sticking with protein snacks because I'm just always getting my protein in. Um, Always wanting you to get your 120 to 150 grams of protein. So turkey roll-ups, you can buy, or organic turkey slices, even packaged, are going to be good. Um, Avocado, of course, is great. Smoothies are great. I just dropped one. Yeah, deli turkey. There's organic deli turkey, that's sliced and packaged without preservatives. And you can use those slices and you can wrap goat cheese in them. You can wrap avocados in them. Um, you could even put almond butter in them and make them, another wonderful snack is either coconut yogurt or goat yogurt with applesauce. Can a colonoscopy cause the pockets to form? Diane, I would not say that a colonoscopy is going to cause the pockets. If the colonoscopy triggers anything, it was already there. Those pockets were already there. Yes, goat cheese. Yes, goat cheese, always goat cheese. You thought deli is processed and supposed to avoid. Um, I honestly, I have found organic. I mean, if you want to do your own turkey, or go to where, if you have a place, Michelle, where they roast the turkey and slice it for you, that's great. But I would say packaged organic deli turkey is fine. Britt and Maddie, you use uncured ham. Yes, totally fine. Yeah, I mean, pork isn't necessarily my favorite, but as long as it's uncured, and especially from a good ranch, then that's another really good one. You have, what's the best thing for an incomplete evacuation? My Happy Gut Cleanse. Aloe vera juice, start with aloe vera juice. That's a great place to start. And then my Happy Gut Cleanse, you'll find that on my website. That's cleansingforenergy.com, and there's a link in my bio. Hello, Vida. Nice to have you. And hello, RN. Avoid cold cuts with nitrates. Absolutely. Kimchi is good, although honestly, I don't recommend it a lot because of the onion and garlic that's often in kimchi. It's very hard to find kimchi without garlic. Um, and it can be pretty fibrous for people with inflammatory gut issues. So that's my reservation with kimchi. Um, but avoiding cold cuts with nitrates is a great suggestion. Thank you. Dragon Lily, what protein powder? I will say that, I spent years creating my own, and I did it because I wanted something for my family, my tribe, my customers, my clients, and it is delicious. The vanilla tastes like melted vanilla ice cream, just with water. I created a protein powder that is delicious just with water, so that you wouldn't even have to put fruit in it. I mean, I live on it during the day. You'll find it on my website. It comes in chocolate as well. Share coffee replacement. Oh, absolutely. Ticino is one. It's the country's number one coffee replacement. That's fabulous. Um, and then, so Ticino is excellent. Dandelion tea is excellent. Matcha, of course. I'm not sure if you're looking for caffeine free, but matcha is a great one because it's absolutely alkaline. It does have caffeine, but it's alkaline. Um, so those are my favorites. Dandelion tea, yeah. When's the best time of day to take aloe? You can take it at any time. You just want to take it on its own or in a smoothie. It's better not with meals because it's stronger. Garlic and onion are not good for people with any inflammatory gut issues. They're irritating. Um, so yeah, first thing in the morning is a great place to start with aloe, especially if you've never done it. So Nicole, thank you for that suggestion. That's a really good one. So Belle, no garlic and no onion, not for anyone who has any inflammatory gut issue. They're irritating. So read labels. Um, Garlic is in all kinds of prepared foods, all kinds of prepared condiments. Yeah. Ginger is great. Yes. No, ginger is fantastic. Peppermint tea, of course, fantastic. I love peppermint tea. My peppermint green tea is alkaline. Now it does have some caffeine, not as much as coffee, but it's not acidic. Um, Natural something. It's nice to see you and welcome to my page. Hello, Lotus Lady, and hello, Grandma. Um, so those are, if anybody else has some tea recommendations, but ginger's a great one. Chamomile, another great one. Avoid aloe with sodium. Yes, thank you, Marie, for that. Yes, read labels. Can you have green tea? You know, um, green tea is alkaline. I would say that's something you probably should ask your doctor. Oh, yes, soon I will have my own tea. Thanks to Nicole. Thank you to Nicole. Hello, Karen, Abigail. Thank you for dropping in. Fresh aloe, absolutely. Yes. Lotus Lady, if you are new to this page, welcome. But we talk a lot here about aloe vera juice and bone broth. We call them the dynamic duo of gut health. So fresh aloe, if you're going to use fresh aloe, that means you're going to scoop the fillet out of the aloe vera leaf. Then you want to put that in a blender with some water and probably a little ginger and lemon. It's really, really tart. So that's why we generally suggest buying it, but you can certainly use a fresh fillet out of a leaf. I've done that before, but I will say it's really tart. But Lotus Lady, we are thrilled to have you. Montana Grammy, throat coat. Throat coat. Thank you. Yeah. Um, Montana Grammy. I had a Montana Grammy for real. My grandma was from Montana, so I got to spend a lot of summers up there. Lotus Lady, you're so welcome. There's a lot of information here on this page if you're new. Also, my website, and also on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. So wonderful, nice to have you here. So Montana Grammy Bear, where in Montana are you? My grandma was from Butte, but I had family all over the state, everywhere. And I had ranching family, and it's an amazing, beautiful place. I've had two lovely dear girlfriends move there recently. Allie, oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You're near Bozeman. Oh, I have spent time in Bozeman. Oh, it's so nice to have you. It's beautiful up there right now. Beautiful time of year in Montana. Hey, James, how are you? It's so nice to see you. I would love an update if you feel like giving it. This is our friend James, has had an amazing weight loss journey with Happy Gut Cleanse and food combining and healing his diverticulitis. And thank you for popping in. Oh, Veronica, that's so kind. Thank you. I mean, part of me is sorry about that, but I'm also really happy to be here to do that for you. That's why Nicole and I are here. Oh, Coco, thank you. Oh my gosh. And your heart matches my dress. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you very much. Michelle, something with gastritis. Maybe send me a direct message because I'm not getting your whole message. Um, oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, so sweet. Thank you for my rose. Oh, it's so kind. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Um, Leona, could I go over separating proteins and carbs? Yes. I want to make it really simple. Food combining is a game changer. I started it, I've been doing it 45 years. I will never go back. It is a huge game changer for digestive health and bloat. Um, so this is what you do. When I say eat proteins separate from carbs, proteins can be eaten with low carb veggies. And there is a food combining chart on my website. If you leave me a direct message, I'll send you one. So so that means you zucchini, um, carrots and beets have a little bit of carb, but that would be okay. So that means you're going to have fish or chicken or a turkey burger with a low carb veggie. You are not going to have it with a sweet potato. So on the carb side would be your sweet potatoes with low carb veggies, okay? But not with your fish and your chicken. So the sweet potato and the or your gluten-free pasta or your rice is all separate from your protein. And fruit is all by itself. So you're not going to have fruit as a dessert. Avocado can go with either proteins or carbs. Haley, mwah, so nice to see you. Thank you, thank you. And Haley, yes, a flag. Messages are not coming in. If you are going to write something to me, jump over to YouTube because I'm not getting a lot of my messages here. It's what I don't know what to say. It just seems to be how it is. But thank you for being here. I love you. And it's wonderful to see your beautiful your just even your name because at least I can see your face in my mind's eye. Do you eat them hours apart? That's a great question. Oh, Coco, thank you. I love the fruit friends. Oh my gosh, you're so clever. That's a great question. So I would say a couple hours apart. Yes. So have your, you know, like I would say, have a carb lunch and a protein dinner, or a carb late afternoon snack and a protein dinner. That's kind of how I suggest doing it. Have a protein for breakfast, carb for lunch, protein for dinner, or you can have it as a snack, but give it, I would say, give a carb a good hour and a half. And then a protein. I would give a protein 2 hours to digest, but make sure you're taking your digestive enzymes with hydrochloric acid, my enzyme energy, with your proteins. That will really help break them down. Hey, Katie. Oh my gosh, nice to see you. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Oh, Montana Grammy Bear, thank you so much for my rose. That's so kind. Thank you, thank you. So, Michelle, is that helping? Does that make it any clearer? And do you have any more questions? Because that's a really good question. And I'm happy to answer anything more specific if you'd like. Is the inner fillet the best aloe juice? The brands that we like are George's, Lakewood, and Lily of the Desert. Um, so yeah, it's just an option. I like Nicole, I like the way that was said. It's really just an option. It's not necessarily better. Um, Dreamwalker, thank you for my gift badge. It's so sweet. I really love it. All those beautiful hearts that match my dress. I'm in picking red today. Red is just like a pick me up color. Veronica, thank you for liking my live. And Allie, thank you for liking my live. We have about 15 minutes left. Happy to answer more questions about food combining. Haley, hi, beautiful, over here on YouTube. Mwah. I love you, and thank you for YouTubing it up. Um, and I'm super. It's super great to. That was so kind of you to jump over. Love you, and I don't know why this is happening. Um, G Mecha. I'm sure I'm not saying your name right, but welcome, welcome. What would be a breakfast suggestion? That's great. So it really depends. Oh, okay. Diane, send me a private message and I will walk you through how to use Sugar Flush. Okay, I will answer that, but just in case, send me a direct message and I will walk you through it. A breakfast suggestion, Veronica, it sort of depends. Do you like big breakfast? So let's do protein breakfast. That would be eggs. That could be protein powder and water, like a protein smoothie. Um, that could be eggs and avocado. A carb suggestion would be a cold sweet potato or a cream of rice cereal. Um, yeah, it could, and it could be leftover dinner. It could be leftover protein from dinner, like a leftover piece of chicken. I know that sounds weird, but some people love leftovers for dinner. If it's a carb, it could also be a gluten-free toaster waffle. So, I want to talk about how to take my sugar flush for, yeah, and protein shakes, of course. Steel cut oats, no. Steel cut oats are way too hard to digest. Thank you. That's a great question. Instant oatmeal, maybe. Oats are really, steel cut oats are hard to digest, but I want to talk about Sugar Flush. Sugar Flush is my new product. I didn't invent it, I found it. I've been looking for a decade for something with that could balance blood sugar, and my new product is made from something called Cypor, which is a silica compound. It's totally natural. So the way you're going to take it, Diane, is that you will take 2 capsules with each of your 2 largest meals of the day. So let's say lunch and dinner. So when you have your first bite, you're going to take your 2 capsules and then you're going to finish your meal. And then you're going to do the same for dinner. And that will help stabilize your blood sugar, lower that's going to help flush sugar, fats, and carbs out of your body. I'm happy to answer more of that, but I definitely wanted to, yeah. So the way you take it is 2 capsules. You can start with one. I always like starting slow. So you can start with 1 capsule with your first bite, and you're going to do that with your 2 largest meals of the day. What I noticed personally is the really dramatic change when I ate carbs. So, as I was saying on a like on a live call, if you eat only protein and veggies and you don't ever quote unquote cheat and you never have a carb, then it's not as dramatic. But if you have any blood sugar issues, which everyone in my family does, it's why I really wanted a product like this. Then when you have a carb meal or what we call a cheat meal, where you're eating things you don't normally eat, that's where it's going to make the most dramatic difference. And I'm really excited for you to be trying this. And please stay in touch with me. You can email me or private message me. Sarah, cream of wheat, that's a great question. No wheat. Wheat is inflammatory, even if it's a cream of. So cream of rice would be okay. But that's a great, but no wheat. So cream of rice. And we're not fans here of oats, but definitely not steel cut oats. They are way too hard to digest. Yeah, thank you though, Sarah. That is such a good question. You have SIBO. So that is the kind of question. I actually just dropped a post on the 7 foods to avoid with SIBO 2 days ago. 2 days ago, yeah. So check that out. Um, and also, if you'd like to do a coaching call, I talk a lot about SIBO in my coaching calls. I'm so sorry you're struggling with this. One thing that I do suggest for it are digestive enzymes, and you will find those on my website. One of the reasons that people get SIBO, that is small intestine bacterial overgrowth, it's a nasty gut bacteria, is because they have too little acid. So it's like you got this, in part because you just didn't have enough hydrochloric acid in your stomach. If we had enough hydrochloric acid in our stomach, it would destroy all the nasty critters when they landed. So having something like SIBO is a message that you don't have enough hydrochloric acid and you want to replace that with a digestive enzyme. That's a beginning. Rolled oats, I would say they would have to be instant oats and really well cooked. Hello, Abstract Wellness. Nice to see you. I hope that you are doing well. And it's wonderful to have you. I'm sending you tons of love. Avoid steel cut oats and wheat. Yes, completely. Avoid steel cut oats and wheat. No wheat. Yeah, cocoa. Thank you. That's a great message. Really appreciate that. Paulette, nice to see you. So, Abstract Wellness, how are you? Can we have an update? I'm hoping that that you're doing well and better and better and better. Hello, Trixie. Hello, Allie. oh, Nicole, I see you are very busy over here on YouTube. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for all of that. Natural. Let's see, Veronica. Oh, thank you all for liking. So, M Wavy, what's the difference between the Gut Fix formula and the Gut Fix starter pack? So the Gut Fix formula is just my online course. So, if you're new here and you're new to healing your gut, I would suggest the starter pack because it's got the happy gut cleanse and the digestive enzymes. And those are really foundational pieces. It also has the diverticulitis diet and the food combining chart. I love my Gut Fix formula. It's an online course that I worked a year to create, but it doesn't have any products. It's just the online. It's like being with me in my clinic and I'm walking you through how to heal. So it's just purely information as a digital download. I'm really proud of that course and I worked really hard on it. But the Gut Fix Starter Pack hands you the two things that can just start your healing process, which is digestive enzymes and the Happy Gut Cleanse. So um, that's the difference. And the reason that it's the Gut Fix formula is $29 is it's a digital download. There's no products included. Mushroom coffee, Sarah, is it is okay if it is low acid. So we suggest here Pangea as a coffee that is low acid because it's really not about the caffeine. It's just about the acidity. Whatever coffee you're looking for, even mushroom coffee, just make sure it is low acid. Abstract Mind, you're coming along and you're just discharged. Wow, you had a long hospital stay. I'm really I've noticed that you've been posting a lot and sharing a lot of information. And I just hope you're doing well and healing and sending you a tons and tons of love. So much love from me and from Nicole and from everybody here. Wow, what a journey. So just take really good care of yourself when you go home and go slow. I know you're I know you'll do that. I hope you have good people to take care of you when you get home too. Sarah, oh gosh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. So we have just a few minutes left. Um, Nicole, thank you so much for helping everybody over on YouTube. And thank you to Michelle and everybody for jumping over here and Haley, thank you for jumping over here. Can you have gluten-free muffins made with butter and olive oil? With butter made with olive oil. I've never heard of butter made with olive oil. Um, but can you have gluten-free muffins? I don't know the answer to that. You heard cold brew is low acid. Only if it says low acid. I don't think cold brew is low acid unless it comes from a company like Pangea. I would not trust that personally. Yeah, continued healing from all of us. We love you. What digestive enzymes? I created one specifically for people with sensitive bellies, and it is called Enzyme Energy. You'll find it on my website. it needs to have hydrochloric acid or it's not going to digest protein. Um, oh, abstract mind, so much love right back to you. A million purple hearts, a million purple hearts. Please keep us updated and posted on your journey. Just continue. I know you'll continue to post on your page. Um, Nice to have. Thank you, Veronica. Before I jump off and go feed my pups, who've been very patient tonight, Nicole and I will be back next Saturday. And please leave me a direct message if you have anything you'd like to share or anything you'd like to ask. If you'd like to do a coaching call, you can sign up on my website. Check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, which has so much amazing products and brands and recipes. And please just take really good care of yourselves. Breathe, step away from the news, do anything that you need to do to take care of yourself. And yeah, thank you, Nicole. Abstract Mind. It has been a big 10 days for sure. That is, that is a big surgery to recover from. I'm glad that you're home now. God, must feel so good to be in your own bed. Nothing like being home and just surrounded by all the people and things you love. Um, and uh, Lots is going on over on YouTube. I won't try to jump in, but thank you so much, Haley, and thank you so much, Nicole. Um, oh, Coco, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for my heart. It's so kind. I really appreciate it. Nicole and I feel super, super grateful to be here. Um, um, a 4-hour procedure. Oh, wow. That it was a lot, a lot. And you look great in your videos. You look amazing for everything that you've been through. So I'm so glad you're home. The Facebook page is the Happy Gut Tribe. The Happy Gut Tribe. It's an open page. You're going to love it. It's got products and brands and recipes, all kinds of information. Um, so check it out. Such an amazing resource. And Nicole's done an heroic job. And she's an incredible researcher. So she's just, she finds all the brands that we want, the gluten-free bread and the best sourdough bread, the best brand of coconut yogurt. All of that is Nicole. Hello, Tamarine. Hello, loveliness. And thank you, Abstract Mind, for sharing my live. I so appreciate that. And please keep healing. I noticed that you've gotten a lot of questions from people. I've noticed that on your page about what you've been through, and you're going to be such a resource for people, both to maybe prevent what happened and also to just coach, to just lovingly guide them through it, and then be a beacon of light like you are. That healing is possible, no matter what. And I'm so glad you're on the other side of it. Wow. It was a big journey leading up to it. And then now you're done. And now this is the healing. So I am going to, Alice, you just jumped on, but I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go home and feed myself and my pups. And I love you all. Take really good care. If you need anything, you know how to send a direct message. And we will be back next week. Just take care of yourself. Remember to just stop during the day and do some slow, deep diaphragmatic breathing. There's great people to follow here on TikTok who are going to lead you through breath work. It's, stress is the number one cause of inflammation, even over diet. Take your digestive enzymes, combine your foods, all of that. So love you all, and we'll see you next week. Okay, you guys, I am going to grab Nicole and we're going to sign off over here. I will say before we sign off, Michelle, it is not about, check out a post that I dropped a couple of days ago about fiber. It is not about the amount of fiber. So if you want to talk about fiber, then I'm excited we can do that on a coaching call. It's not about the amount of fiber. So it's all about healing your gut and the kind of fiber that you use. But if you want to talk more about that, we can do that in a coaching call. But for now, I'm going to grab Nicole and we're going to take off. And so much love to you. Thank you for being here. Haley, thank you for jumping over here. Tina, thank you for being here. Michelle and Nicole, love you so much. And I'm available for a coaching call. You can sign up on my website.